Alright, welcome back everyone. I know it's been a few weeks, bit over 2 weeks since I did the last video, so there's been a few things that have popped up and I've completed since the last one, so yeah, I'll come and update you. Alright, I'll step back. I've got my, I'll do a bit of a walk around. I've actually got my Dicta splint on today, so what that actually is, it's because my left foot flaps around. It's actually like there's a Velcro strap you put around your ankle, and it's got a rubber band which so that you flick around a couple of hooks which are on your shoe, and that helps keep that foot up to avoid that foot drop. So yeah, I'll see how I go, and you'll probably see a little bit of difference in the gait in my walk, because in all honesty I don't wear it most of the time. I'm used to it just lifting my leg high. So yeah, I'll do a bit of a walk around. I wouldn't say it's changed a lot since last time, but yeah, I'll do it regardless. Yeah, so I was in the shed yesterday, probably for about 1.5 to 2 hours, which was rolling around underneath the 4-wheel drive truck, which is somewhat ironic, seeing I came to Australia to stop doing that sort of stuff. But yeah, lo and behold, I'm doing it again. But yeah, so that was actually quite a big day, so I was quite sore this morning. But so yeah, it's all good. I've just got to keep building up those muscles. It's a pain that I have to go through. So I wouldn't say I'm a little bit more unbalanced with the splint on, just probably because I'm not used to wearing it. But that's the way it goes. It's trying to keep it real. To say I ignore it all the time would be a lie. See, there were a few. I'll just come back and put my earphones in. I will check this time to make sure it's all good as well. But yeah, there's been a few things. Since last time, I mentioned that there was I was doing mental checks, which is essentially just to make sure that there's no massive holes in my mental capacity from the accident. So yeah, we finished off that. That went on for a few weeks. So I'd love to inform you that I'm a solid average. There's nothing they can pick up. There's nothing that they're concerned about in regards to other people my age, in my profession. And like I say, it's not something you studied for. It's not a test. There was no right or wrong answer. There was just a whole bunch of things which, as the psychologists say, they've got all the data from various people, and they can see whether you're slow in some aspects, and obviously that's just for the doctor to look at and assess and say, look, if there is things that I need to work on, or retrain my brain, then they can find those holes and target them. So yeah, I'm happy to say that there was nothing found there. So like I say, true to form, any brain cells that were killed, I wasn't using them anyway. So it's what I suspected, but it's always nice to know what the psychologists say. So yeah, that was done. I went and saw the orthotics. So they actually took off a bit of the sole of that left shoe to sort of try and level me up a bit. That's because obviously my right leg is 20mm longer than the other, and they gave me a set of AFOs to put in another pair of shoes. So that's been good. I don't know how much I'm going to wear them though. But they are a bit of an inconvenience really, especially seeing I can actually walk around on it before. I did, about 2 weeks ago, I did put the motocross boots back on, because I thought, motocross boots, they're pretty solid, and I thought, well, maybe I could get away with just wearing the boot and then just lifting my whole leg for the gear lever, which I'm sure everyone will be thrilled to hear about. But anyway, I tried it, and yeah, the gear lever thing is going to be awkward at best. For now, I'm not writing anything off, because also what's happened is I've started going back to physio. I did that yesterday. That was the first day, and that's part of the reason why I've left this video so late, so I could get that first session in, and so I spoke to the physio, and he can actually feel like my left foot. Another physio, South African dude, we're going to get on well, I think. but he could actually feel in my foot, not just the trigger points in my ankle that you could feel for to see the nerves firing. He reckons he could actually feel a little bit in my foot um, actually trying actually a little bit of force, which to me that's news to my ears. It doesn't feel like from here, from well within me, it doesn't feel like it's doing anything. But he says he can feel a little bit of pressure coming on and off. So hopefully that's the beginnings of that coming back. That may or may not. Yeah, time will tell. But that's a good thing. It's a big thing that he said. So I had a good chat with him because obviously it's the first physio back. So I wanted to ask some questions about the bone grafts and whether I could start working up a body. And basically, he just said, yeah, work to um, pain levels. So yeah, I can do. I'll do my biceps. I'll probably use my chest, the home gym for the chest. I might wait till next week to ask him about the lat pull downs for your back, to pull down your back, because I could really feel that that's stretching. Because that was one good thing that he sat down, and it's not something I thought of, but he explained that obviously you got bone grafts, you got things going on. Now whatever muscles you load up are attached to bone, which is attached to the spine or the pelvis or whatever. So obviously if you want to load up those muscles, if they're attached to the grafts, then that's going to be pulling on them, which could cause issues if that's, yeah. I mean, he doesn't know any of the surgery, and in all honesty, I don't know a whole lot either what muscles would be attached where, but it makes good sense to me to probably hang fire in the lat pull downs, working all those muscles. But just yeah, when you're doing exercises, he says just tense all the core, and obviously don't overdo it. Work to your body. That's the main thing. But he's good. So he also said to me in regards to nerves, I said, because that's my main concern. Obviously, he said, I said to him, well, yeah, my main concern is about my nerves. And once again, he said, no, yeah, like your quads and your glutes and everything. The glutes are the biggest thing at the moment, which they're like nothing, which you know. But as he said, it's like he didn't see it. Look, he said it may be a factor, like the nerves, like might be a factor. But when I suggested, look, is it possible that hey, look, there's only 15% of the muscle firing because of the nerve? He sort of shook his head. He wasn't particularly convinced on that theory at all. So look, as he said, look, it might be part of it, but the way I got, well, the information, what I got from him was that, look, hey, it may be 10, 15%. That might have affected 10, 15%, but that means probably 85% of the muscle is working. So he just stressed they're weak. That's it, just weak. So, and like, yeah, they must be really weak because there's nothing there. There is nothing there. So it's just going to be a lot of hard work, probably a lot of pain, a lot of muscle pain when I'm pulling and breaking and then healing the muscle and whatnot. But yeah, so a lot of it's going to be time. So all in all, it was a really good meeting yesterday. I was glad to get it done. The 3 months is over, as in the waiting from the surgeon's point of view for the bone grafts. I'll just build on that slowly and start working out, so to speak. And hopefully that can. I'm actually sitting up off my bum now, and hopefully that'll develop those glutes, which will take a bit of pressure off that sciatic nerve because I'm getting a lot of sciatic nerve pain. Which so it's been. I would have had my morning pills this morning at 6 o'clock. It's now 2 in the afternoon, so they've been working for 8 hours. So it's starting to be a little sore, and obviously from yesterday up and down off the ground, off the concrete in the shed, that's made that's had an impact as well because I woke up a lot sore this morning. Not devastatingly so, but enough to know I've done something, which is good. Still a long way to go before I can get back to work though. Um, yeah, but all in all, mentally, I'm obviously with all that news, it's pretty good. I'm pretty happy with how things are progressing. I can't expect too much, but it's obviously we're at that point now where yes, I've had those 3 months for the bone grafts. I can now start looking at um, that you call it your skeleton. There's like sort of bonding. It should be pretty well right. Work to pain. Now I can start focusing on the muscles and building them back up. And the physio, he's going to start really targeting them. And if the way I pulled up after this last physio, if he's going to start targeting muscles, yeah, I'll be ready for pain. But that's all right. That's the more I get and the more I go through, I'll just make sure I'm eating well. And yeah, hopefully the body will do what it does. A friend of mine, he's actually put me on. I haven't got it yet. I've ordered some. It's BPC 157. It's like a peptide. Um, anyway, it's a small capsule. The ones I'm getting anyway, and apparently it's really good for muscle, cartilage, bone. Um, he was going to a doctor over here who specialises in stem cell research, and it's all around that thing. It's like it's not stem cells sort of thing. It's floating around that area. And anyway, he came back with BPC 157, and I looked it up and oh yeah, I buy bottles of them. Like, sweet. So I've ordered some of them, and hopefully they do a good thing. I know that what he does, he actually's got a little white powder, and he actually mixes up in water, and then it's like it sounded dodgy, and but he injects it right into to the to the muscle or the tendon or whatever. Now that's not anything A class, but like he's a guy who runs like 100 kilometers. Like he's run like competition running for 100 k's like mad as a cut snake. I reckon he loves it. Um, so yeah, so he and whatever he does, like smart cookie, and he looks right into things. Whatever he needs to, he'll stop what he's doing, dig right into it, go down, and like being as smart as he is, and really study it. So that's why I take what he says. I respect what are his viewpoints, and I listen to what he says because yeah, he's not an idiot. But yeah, handy to know. And so yeah, he's put me onto that, so that's good. So I've got some of that coming. Um, and yeah, other than that, everything has been going um, pretty well. Obviously, I'm not, you know, just a long way to go, long way to go. But yeah, I'm not breaking down. I'm not mentally. I'm not. I'm happy enough. Been back in contact with work. Told them not to give up on me yet, um, because yeah, I'll be coming back. Which yeah, they're always keen to hear from me. So it's just to keep in contact with them because it has been a while. It has been 18 months now since the accident. So yeah, that's pretty much all I've got for this video. If there's anything else, I'll jump back on, put another one. But I think that's pretty much it for the time being. Yeah, pleasure to have you back. And yeah, um, look after yourself. See ya.